Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, I know. So today's video is going to be another first impression video. I did one of these a couple of months back and all of you loved it, so I've been saving some products, but this is a little different first impression just because I have a set of makeup brushes from Amazon. So I have the makeup brushes from Amazon, which I haven't tried. It is still in the packaging. I have opened it just to see if the product is there inside, just to verify my purchase, but I haven't tried this. You will see in the video. Plus I also have a couple of makeup products for almost like a full face that I want to do first impression on. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. So first of all, I already have my base done. I have my foundation, concealer, and I've set my concealer with powder just because those are the things that I do with my beauty blender and not with the brushes. So that's about it. So let's start with the makeup brushes first. So I kept this in the Amazon cart itself so that I wouldn't be tempted to use it. I mean the Amazon cardboard box. So this makeup brush set, this is from a brand called Puna Store. They have brushes that are supposed to be like really close to the Real Technique ones, but I didn't buy them. I bought another piece. This retails for $6.99 or $6.75, depends. Sometimes it's $6.99, sometimes it's $6.75 on Amazon as well as Flipkart, which I think is pretty cheap because you are getting 15 brushes here. So you're getting 15 brushes. This includes eyes, face and everything along with the leather case. I will link it in the description box below. When I purchased this, I got this for $6.75 I think. So that's why I bought it. So we're going to be testing out these brushes first. They look really pretty. Okay, so first up, I'm going to set my face with the L'Oreal Matte Magique. This is not new. With the help of this Dream Maker powder brush. Do you like my hairstyle today? I did something different. Okay, that feels soft, like it feels luxe and soft. There has been no shedding thus far. Of course I haven't washed it, but I think this brush would be really great for bronzer as well. Maybe not as much for powder. Maybe you can use it for both. Okay, so this brush is really good. I like it. Okay, now I have some products here that I haven't used. I just got them and just put it here. For my face, I have this Makeup Revolution Iconic Blush, Bronze and Brighten palette. This is in the shade Golden Hot. Like Nika had some rotate the wheel something like that, and they get 20% off of Makeup Revolution. So I bought this. I have only opened the case. I have not swatched it even once. How beautiful is that? So you get a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush. So let's bronze up the face, and for that I think, before that, you know what, I think we can contour. We have a brush here that would be good for contouring. This is called as foundation brush. That doesn't look like foundation brush. So it looks like this, and it's not really fluffy, but it is slightly fluffy, like you can really contour. Let's give it a shot. So before I actually bronze, I'm going to contour with the help of this Savannah Ultra Blush palette, and I'm going to use the shade as per usual. It's really good to contour with that shade as well. So let's try this out. This powder itself is not that pigmented, so it might not show up that well as contour. Slight contouring, it works really well for it. Oh no, okay, no, it's not shedding. Yes, I was wrong. So I'm blending it upwards because I don't want my contour like stooping down. Yeah, I like it. It does the job really well. Again, this is called the foundation brush. Thumbs up for that. Now for bronzer, I have this brush called the powder brush. It's a beautiful tulip shaped brush, which I have heard is really good for bronzer because it will diffuse your contour as well as bronze up your face. My god, these are so soft. My god, so soft. This is called powder brush. I guess you can use it for powder to set underneath your eyes. That, yeah, it would work. So I want to pick from the top. Okay, that does get picked up really well. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. That places the product really well and also blends it beautifully. I can see it in the mirror here. It's beautiful. This product is so good. It's not that dark, so it looks very natural. It doesn't look like you're bronzed, and it's not matte. It's kind of satin, and the pigmentation is perfection. Okay, that is a big thumbs up for the bronzer as well as the brush itself. I know why people love the tulip shape brushes. Okay, no, it's not shedding. Is it just me? Nope, that's not shedding. So this, diffuses your contour and bronzes really well, so I love it. Next up for highlighter, I saw a brush that I thought would be perfect. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. So this is somewhat, it kind of looks like the Anastasia highlighting brush, somewhat like that, not the same. So we're going to pick up that middle highlighter, and I'm going to highlight. I'm going to pick up from the sides. That looks pigmented. What? That is barely showing up. Maybe we need to dip in more. It's powdery. I don't know if you can tell, but it's powdery. What? I don't see any glow. Maybe it's soft. Is it even showing up? I don't think I like this highlighter. It doesn't really show up, and it's powdery. There's a lot of kickoff that I'm fine with, but doesn't really highlight. It doesn't look like anything on my face. What? I had so much expectation from the highlighter, but this brush is good to apply highlighter and diffuse it, but I don't know how good it is. Maybe I should try it with a proper highlighter. Let's try that later on. And now for blush, I have another brush which also says blush. That's a tongue twister. So this is what the brush looks like. I think even this will be pretty to apply your blush. So let's apply. Can you even see the highlighter? It's not visible. What? So I'm going to use the same blush. Okay, this is pigmented. Oh my god, this blush is beautiful and it blends out beautifully. It's not blotchy, it's not patchy, it's beautiful. Okay, so I did go a little overboard with the blush, but it blends out beautifully. The highlighter I am not happy with, but this brush, 2 thumbs up. Now let's move on to the eyes. The face is pretty much done. Okay, so for eyebrows, I have a new eyebrow thing. So this is the Essence Make Me Brow Gel Mascara. This is in Browny Brows. Yes, it's in Browny Brows. I got this from Flipkart. As you can see, I haven't even opened it. I was saving it for this video. Currently it's unavailable on Flipkart, but I did get it when it was in stock. So I never ever do my eyebrows because I feel like mine are thick enough, but let's give this a shot. The wand looks tiny. I'm scared, skeptical, whatever. It feels wet. It has a weird fragrance. Doesn't make any difference. I just feel like I put water. Is there fibers in this, or did I just pluck my eyebrow hair with it? What? I feel like it barely did anything. Like, is there even product in this? There seems to be. Well, I think I could have gone without it. I'm not, like, whoa, impressed. Like, whatever. Now for eyeshadows, I do have some Essence eyeshadows. I have a purple one, and this is in Groovy Grapes, and I have this brown one called Metropolitan. I have opened this, but I haven't swatched it. Or have I swatched it? My eyebrows feel wet. Is that weird? So I have swatched it. It has a slight, you know, shimmer reflex on it. Let's swatch it. That's what it looks like. So my plan today is to do something very like fall-ish. So we are still going to test out these brushes from Puna Store itself. They have a lot of eye brushes. Okay, so before I do my entire face, I do have a slight plan that I want to follow, you know. So I'm picking up the same bronzer from the Makeup Revolution palette. Did I tell you the shade name? This is in Golden Hot. So I'm picking up the bronzer shade. I'm dusting it all over my eyelid with the help of this fluffy brush. This is not from the set. There is no big fluffy brush in the set, not as big as this. There are smaller ones. So I'm going to dust it all over my face. Sorry, all over my eyes. That is showing up like whatever. Now I'm picking up this detail brush. It's called Smudge. We don't use this for smudging, or I don't use this for smudging. This is like a petite brush that you can, you know, actually apply in the crease. So for that, I'm going back in with the contour shade from the Savannah palette, and I'm going to deepen up my crease a little bit. So that does define the crease a little bit. Maybe you need a little bit more. Wow. Wow. Impressed. Again, thumbs up for that brush. And then we're going to pick up a flat shader brush. Yeah, there is a flat shader brush here. Okay, so this is medium eyeshadow brush. So I'm picking up this Essence eyeshadow in this shade Metropolitan, and I'm going to apply this all over my moving lid, and then we'll see another brush for blending it out. So let's just pick up, it is not wet, it's dry. Okay, that picks up well enough. Applies beautifully. But I think if you had like a brown base underneath, or any sort of a base, I don't have any eye primer on, by the way. If you had something underneath, it would show up better. So application done. What brush is this? This is a smaller brush. This says it is a large eyeshadow brush, but it's smaller. So I think I'm going to pick up some other brush to blend. So I'm just going to go back with my fluffy brush. It doesn't have like a big fluffy brush that I love to blend out. So I'm just going to use this brush and like blend it. Okay, so for eyeliner, I have this one again by Essence, and this is in the shade Black Fever. I've swatched it on my hand but not on my waterline, so it's retractable, which I like. So I'm going to run it along my lower lash line. It glided on beautifully. It just applied itself. That I like it. Now taking the same smudger brush, and I'm picking up the same bronzer shade, and I'm running it along my lower lash line. Okay, so that lower lash line is done, and now I have this brush called Eye Contour. I don't know what that means. I don't know why it means eye contour, but it's like a flat, dense, it's a stiff brush. So you can use this to, like, you know, I'll just show you what I want to do. So I'm picking up again this Essence shade only with the tip of the brush, and I'm going to just do this. That did nothing. I don't like this brush. That literally did nothing. Okay, so I'm taking this brush called large eyeshadow brush, although it's not large. So I'm picking up this brush and the same highlighter, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Hopefully it shows up at least in the inner corner, right? Okay, that's not bad for the inner corner. That did show up really well on the inner corner. I like it, but I still want to kind of smoke it out. What other brush do we have? Okay, so we have a brush here called the eyeliner brush. Okay, maybe I don't want to wing it out today, so you know what we're going to do? Let's apply this on the top lash line and then smudge it. And then I don't think I'll be taking the eyeliner brush. I'm picking up this large eyeshadow brush that we used on the lower lash line with some more of that Essence eyeshadow that we put, and I'm just going to buff it. Not what I had in mind. But that's okay. So I'm going to add some mascara, finish the other eye, and I'll be back for the final thing, that is the lips. Okay, so lastly for lips, I have this one. I have used it only once. This is the Miss Claire Chubby Stick in the shade number 39. It's a beautiful beetroot red. So I'm going to pop this on my lips. Okay, so the lip is popped on. My god, doesn't this lip scream fall? So this is the finished look. I liked all the brushes that I used, so let me just go through all the brushes that are left and that I haven't used. So we have a duo fiber brush. It says it's an eyeshadow brush. So there's like this weird flat but sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but this is a duo fiber brush. I think this would be good to bronze as well. So there's this one that we haven't used, and then there's this eyeliner brush which I did show but I didn't use, and then there is a small brush here. And what brush is this? So I think this is like a lip filler brush or something. Whoa, okay. It doesn't have any name or anything. I think this would be good for eyes rather than lips. So yep, it doesn't have any name. And then there's another short eyeshadow brush, which is yet another shader brush. I'm just going to remove this out of the cover. And then we have just like 2 more brushes left. Okay, so I have this one called Eye Contour, which looks like this. And lastly, we have this one. It's called Fluff. It's called Fluff, and this is like a big, like a shader brush. Maybe you can, I don't know what you will use this for. You can't use this to conceal blemishes. Well, I don't know what you would use this for. So those are the 15 brushes, out of which I didn't use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I didn't use only 6 brushes. I used the rest of it. So this was my first impression. I loved everything in this video except this Essence Make Me Brow, which did nothing to my brows, and the highlighter from that Makeup Revolution palette literally did nothing. It just is sitting on my face like powder. It's not blending in, and I'm not a big fan of it. So yes, this is my final look. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have a lot of makeup tutorial ideas, so if you are interested in seeing many more of them, please let me know in the comments down below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, and I shall see you in my next one. Till then, bye.